Good day, viewers. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your presenter, Mr. Mlenga. So right here with me, I've got a question that is coming from Mathematics Paper 2, specifically from the topic Sequence and Series. So this is the question that I want us to tackle. The first three terms of a geometric progression are 3, 6, and 12 respectively. So here they are supposed to be find the nth term, find the geometric mean of 96 and 384, find the sum of the first 8 terms of the progression. So we answer question A, we find the nth term. So remember, this is a geometric progression. So in order for us to answer or to find the nth term, we need the formula. Okay, we are going to come up with T subscript n equal to a r to the power n minus 1. So this is the formula that you must know. All right. So first thing, let us come up with the data right here. So from this data, we are going to need a. We're also going to need r. We're also going to need, I think that's all, because n is the nth term. Okay. So this is the nth term. So a is the first term. So here you have 3, 6, 12. So the first term here is going to be a. So where there is a, we are going to put a 3. Then r is the common ratio. So this is a geometric progression. And when you are finding the common ratio under a geometric progression, you need to divide the second term divided by the first term, or you can say third term divided by second term. You are going to get the same answer. So here we're going to say 6 divided by 3. So the second term here is a 6, the first term is a 3. So when we do the divisions, 3 here, 1, 3 into 6, it's a 2. So our ratio is a what? A 2. Let us now substitute. So we're going to say where there is a, we are going to put a 3 right there, then bracket. Where there is r, we are going to put a 2 like this, close bracket. Where there is n, we just put n minus 1 like this. Okay, so this is our nth term. So we can't simplify further this because this 2 is raised to the power of n minus 1. So we just leave it like this. We've now come to question B, where we were asked to find the geometric mean of 96 and 384. Okay, so how can we find the geometric mean? So here we are going to say let x represent the geometric mean. Let x represent the geometric mean of 96 and 384. So here, once you do this, you are going to write 96, x, 384. All right. So from here, to find this x, which is the geometric mean, we are going to say x is equal to plus or minus the root of, so we are going to multiply this 96 times 384 like this. So when you do that, you're going to say x is equal to, so from here, just get your calculator because this is paper 2. So on your calculator there, you need to multiply where you say 96 times 384. Okay, so this will give you, this is the value, so plus or minus the root of, we have 36,864. So x equal to plus or minus, so find the square root of 864. So the square root of this value, just press on your calculator. This is Paper 2, you are allowed to use a calculator, 36,864. So this will give us the square root of 196. So this is our answer. Okay, so this is how we find the geometric mean. Now, in case you are wondering where this idea is coming from, okay, so this idea is coming from where you have, this is your term 1, then this is your term 2, then this is your term 3. So you can use this formula where you say if you're finding the common ratio for this, we normally say T2 divided by T1 equal to, then you say T3 divided by T1 like this. Okay, so T2 is X over T1 is a 96 equal to your T3 is 384 over your T2, sorry, here supposed to have T2 because T3, T2, yeah, is X. So here you cross multiply this times this. Okay, we're going to have X squared, which will give you this times this. It will give you 36,864. So since you have a power 2 here, you need to get rid of it by introducing a square root even here. So this and this will cancel. Not so. So I'm going to remain with X equal to plus or minus the square root of this is a 196. So this is where the idea is coming from. Okay, let us now move on to another question. All right, so we've now come to our third question. Find the sum of the first 8 terms of the geometric progression. So here, before we find the sum, first let us come up with the formula. Or before we come up with the formula, let us find this. So A is the first term, which is the 3 right there. Now here where you have n, since they are saying sum of the first 8 terms, so n will be presented by 8. The common ratio here, we said it's what? A 2. So this common ratio, you can see that it's greater than 1. Okay, this common ratio is greater than 1. So if it's greater than 1, we know the formula that we can use. We are going to say sum A subscript n is equal to A, open bracket, R power n minus 1, close bracket, over R minus 1. So this is the formula that you must use if the common ratio is greater than 1. And moreover, you'll be able to see these formulas. Okay, you'll be able to see these formulas in an exam. The moment you receive the what? The exam paper, you'll be able to see them. All right, so these are the formulas that I'm talking about. Okay, you'll be able to see them. So when you come to series here, you'll be able to see this first formula when the common ratio is less than 1. Then you'll be also able to see this formula when the common ratio is greater than 1. Okay, then we also have this formula, which is the sum to infinity. This is the formula. So these formulas for sum and the sum to infinity, you'll be given in the exam. Okay. All right, so let us now just substitute. So we are going to say S, we are finding the sum of the first 8 terms is equal to, my A is going to be a 3, open bracket. My common ratio is a 2, then N is 8. So 2 raised to the power of 8 minus a 1, close bracket, over, my common ratio is a 2 minus what? 1. Okay, so I hope it's clear here. Let us now move on. So it's just a matter of working out. So you just say S subscript 8 equal to 3, open bracket. So here what you do, you get your calculator, 2 raised to the power of 8. Okay, you press on your calculator, 2 raised to the power of 8. This will give you a 256 minus 1. You cross. So here 2 minus 1, it's a 1. So if you say divide 1, you still get the same thing, because 1 into this numerator, you get the same numerator. So there's no need for you to divide. So just here, you work out what is in brackets, where you say S subscript 8 equal to, so we are going to write 3 open bracket 256 minus 1. This will give us 255. Okay, so the only thing that is remaining is just to multiply 3 times 255. Okay, so when you multiply, you're going to have s subscript 8 is equal to, so this value 255 times 3, this will give us 765. So this is the sum of the 80 terms. All right, so we've come to the end of our lesson. Thank you so much everyone for having time to view this content. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye bye.